Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to the clan. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we get into the video, you know what to do. Smash me the like button so that guys, we can go fetch more clan members who are out there looking for us. And yes guys, we are growing. We are this close to 11,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much because you are liking the button and therefore the YouTube algorithm is responding. And we are very close for the YouTube algorithm to say, okay, we are comfortable with this channel. We're not going to ignore it anymore or delete it off the platform because you guys are active, you're engaging and all of that stuff. So let's get into this video. We're going to the Gauteng High Court at the Senzo Meyiwa Murder Trial. Hope you could hear me because the mic was far away there. But anyways, let's talk about the trial within a trial that is happening at the Gauteng murder trial of Senzo Meyiwa. And of course today we saw a third witness taking the stand by the name of Vivian Cronje. Vivian Cronje is a magistrate who has been a magistrate since 1996, and then she was an acting magistrate in 1996 but was confirmed in 1997, and ever since then she's been a magistrate. So of course the credibility is there. We did see that from below that, hey, this person is not to be taken lightly. She is credible. She's been a magistrate, and therefore the process that we are going to be talking about here is highly credible. And of course the judge who behaved like how a judge should. Again, guys, I'm impressed with the way the judge is behaving lately, because I think that's how he was supposed to behave in the beginning. And because he was behaving the way he was engaging like how a judge should. And the part that I loved about him this morning is the fact that he engaged the defense like he was engaging mature people. And then he was following probably the rules of the court. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an expert. I don't have an LLB degree. Yeah, to those of you who says that. Anyways, I don't value, but I have a brain and I have a mouth. I can make commentary on what I observe. Okay? But anyways, we are not there. So the judge wanted to know some few information about Baloyi and the witness. And of course, Baloyi did indicate to the court that the magistrate, or Vivian Cronje, was going to talk about the confession of accused number 2, that is Bongani Ntanzi. And of course, the judge wanted to know how the defense is going to take this one. And the defense said they are going to deny it on the grounds of the statement or the confession taken under duress. Secondly, that the deponent did not sign the statement. And lastly, that the statement that was made was not done freely and voluntarily by Bongani Ntanzi. And therefore, they are going to get this confession to be thrown out and not admitted into the court's record at all as they move forward. So how do I feel about Advocate Zulu so far? I think so far so good as far as I can tell. And I think he's actually coming up with some few little tricks here and there, even though this judge is fully aware that he may have another Baloyi in his hand. So he was like ready with all the legal authorities and all these stuff that he's going to quote from to ensure that he shuts down Advocate Zulu if he ever tries to be smarter than him and Baloyi. I still think that the judge is still sleeping with the state, of course, figuratively. I think they are still communicating, and then I think they have strategized on how to get Mr. 89% win of trials so that he never gets this win. And I think he's doing a good job so far. I'm not saying that he is there, but we still yet to see more from him. But other than that, from what I could tell, I'm impressed. So Magistrate Vivian Cronje then took to the stand and then gave her evidence in chief. And this is where she started. She started with the fact that all procedures were followed between her and accused number 2. At the time, he was a suspect. She says that she got a call from a senior prosecutor who told her that she needs to sit in a confession around the 24th of June 2020. And indeed, around the 24th of June 2020, a contingency of police officers from Metro and subs came to Boksburg Magistrates Court, where she works actually, or she's station there. And then after that, then at the end of the line of all these police officers that were standing at the corridor, room 2 of the magistrate's court, she did see that there was a gentleman in handcuffs. That is the suspect that she was going to take a statement from, meaning the confession. And of course, when she got into the room, she was accompanied, or there was a presence of some people in there. I suspect Gininda was one of the people that were in that room, even though she would not say who he is. And I'm thinking to myself, shouldn't you have asked who the people that were there by names, as well as appointment certificates, to ensure that everybody that is in the room is supposed to be in the room? But anyways, she omitted that information, but focused on herself, the accused, or the suspect, as well as the interpreter and the lawyer, or supposed lawyer of the suspect. At this point in time, the lawyer for me sounds like somebody that was brought in, not that he is the lawyer that and Bongani Ntanzi came with. Again, I'm just speculating here. I do not know the facts, but from what I was listening, I was like, I think Ntanzi may deny this lawyer that I don't know who the guy is. But anyways, I don't know because he does say that he did not sign that statement yet. When we listened to Cronje's testimony in chief, or evidence in chief, she says that she's the one who was given the performer form, which was empty and everything on it. And the one that she has here in court is exactly what was filled in by her when she was interviewing the suspect. And of course, she said she read him his rights, and also Section 35 of the Constitution, that he has the right to remain silent. He also has a right to a lawyer. If he cannot afford one, one is going to be provided for by the state for free. And then he said, oh, well, he is happy and is willing to give the confession without any hinges here and there. And she asked him, if you are going to do this process under any duress, he said no. He asked him if he has any injuries, like force injuries, to make this confession. He said no, Yena, he is happy. And in my mind, I was thinking, a happy person. You know, I was like, in my mind, I'm seeing a happy person like, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, what's your name again, ma'am? Cronje, let's do it. I'm happy. Yes, I'm going to give this statement. I'm happy. That's how to me, a happy person looks and sounds like. But apparently, Cronje says he looked happy and he was willing to give this confession freely as well as voluntarily. But he had a lawyer. And the lawyer's name, I think we only got the surname Mjiako or something of that nature. And in my mind, I'm like, Mr. Mjiako, I would love to see Mjiako understand, so that we can hear some few things that I have questions about. I want to see something. There is something that I want to hear from this Mjiako person, because at this point in time, I am trusting what's going on in that court. You guys already know my feelings about this process going on thus far. But anyways, we are where we at, and then we got to do what we need to do. And I have to come here and make my commentaries of what I'm watching and witnessing on the telly. But anyways, guys, there was also another thing that I could not understand. Please level me out here. There were two different dates that the magistrates gave. She gave the 24th of June 2020 as well as October of 2020. I'm not quite sure when the statement was made or the confession was made. Was it made in June or was it made in October? That is what I'm trying to understand. Maybe I misunderstood. Comment down below and say, yes, you did misunderstand. This is what she meant about June, 24th of June, and this is what she meant by October 2020. Then I'll be very happy with that. Here's another strange thing that I did not understand, guys. Isn't it not strange that Bongani Ntanzi was brought by the cold case unit? But the same cold case unit, when they started doing their thing, why didn't they go to the subs archives and secured the police officers that already testified their pocketbooks? But here Ntanzi is brought by the unit that failed to secure those pocketbooks, so that we get to understand exactly if those testimonies are credible or not. But here he is brought to Vivian Cronje by the cold case unit. I found that quite strange, and it was quite interesting for me. And I'm kind of wondering or hoping that Advocate Zulu is going to question that at some point, maybe in his closing argument, not to the witness, because the witness would not know. But I think in his closing arguments, I think he should bring this one up about the cold case unit that failed to secure the pocketbooks of the police officers that took the stand, because we know, or at least we were told by them, that the pocketbooks were burnt, destroyed, or whatever the case is by the SAPS archives. So, of course, Cronje continued to say that when she observed the suspect, he did not seem to have any injuries on him, except for an injury that he sustained as a child or a young boy. He didn't look anything that was concerning to her. He looked happy. He looked comfortable. All those words that she used. And also, he was not under any intoxicating substance or intoxication or whatever the case was. And of course, he was willing, happy and willing to do this confession. So just to remind the client, this process, guys, the trial within a trial, it is to accept or deny these confessions that were made or allegedly made by accused number 1 and accused number 2. Of course, both the accused, they deny ever making this confession. Accused number 1 said he was brought a paper which was already written on and he was forced to sign it. And then accused number 2, we now have Cronje on the stand, who says, well, everything was done in my presence. I'm the one who filled in the performer form and things like that in front of the accused as well as his lawyer, Mr. Mjiako. The other thing that I also find interesting, I'm not quite sure if, I think she said the Boksburg Magistrate's Court is the same one that is doing cases in Vosloorus. Oh, shit. Okay, guys, I had load shedding, so I turned on the inverter. So let's continue, guys. I was saying I found it very strange that this lawyer, Mjiako, would advise his client to make a confession. Okay, fine. I get that lawyers, they are creatures of instructions. They take instructions from their clients. But I'm thinking to myself, I think I would fight for my client. I would be like, you know what? There is a chance that we can win this one in court. I would advise against it. But no, this Mjiako person goes like, go ahead, and even tells Cronje that his client does not have any injuries. His client is fine, comfortable. He was not under duress in making this confession. I was like, a whole lawyer did that? That is why I'm having suspicions about this lawyer, guys. I don't know. My spirit tells me there's something dodgy. I'm not saying he is a dodgy person. I'm just saying my spirit, and this is my opinion, by the way, my spirit tells me there's something dodgy about this lawyer that just comes and hands over their client into the lion's den. Like, how is that even possible? Because as a suspect, knowing fully well that if I make this confession, I'm going in for life. For life. Let me take a chance and see if I plead not guilty, how this is going to go. Already with the DNA, I know many people say, well, I get your point about the DNA assisting and what. I do, and I respect that, and thank you so much to everybody that's educating me about the DNA evidence thing. But in my mind, I cannot shake that feeling that if he took a chance and now we have the DNA that is saying you were not there, and now we have you denying that you made this confession, and indeed you denied in front of Cronje that, well, I was brought here under duress, but anyways, since I'm fearful for my life, let me tell you whatever they wanted me to tell you. But no, this lawyer hands him over to the lion's den, and then now we are here today. Something is not sitting well in my spirit about this lawyer. I don't know who he is. Just like what you did, guys, with Advocate Zulu. Let's check his cases that he has done, because y'all came back and said Zulu wins 89% of his cases. I was impressed with that research. Thank you so much for that, you guys. Now, I don't know. Something ain't sitting well with me with this lawyer. I am so sorry. if you watch this this channel, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying something ain't right in my spirit. My spirit is like, It smells Gininda all over it, in my opinion. It smells Gininda all over it. Again, my opinion. So just as Magistrate Vivian Cronje was about to finish, it was indicated earlier in the trial within a trial that audio recordings were done during this process of accused number 2 making a confession. In my mind, I'm thinking there's so many inconsistencies here. You have accused number 1 whose confession was never audio recorded, and then you have accused number 2's confession recorded. And now the reason why the court had to adjourn today is because the judge ordered that they listen to the audio. That means the prosecutor as well as the defense must listen to the audio so that they come back tomorrow prepared, especially the defense, prepared to come and cross-examine the witness. This is Vivian Cronje. She's coming back tomorrow to be cross-examined regarding this process that she undertook with accused number 2. So guys, I don't want to make this video too long because I am headed out for a dinner party. So I will leave it right here. We are going to talk about it a little bit later when I come back. When you left your self-appointed expert commentary in the comment section, and then of course you guys know we'll do a video. Probably this will be a midnight-ish for me when I come back. And yeah, I hate going out, people, but anyways, friendship duties calls. So guys, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like. Anyways, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody that's super thanking the channel. You guys are coming in numbers. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for supporting the channel financially. I highly appreciate it. Yes, all of this hard work. I promise you it is. The editing especially, woo! I have to do it in the speed of light. And also, leave a comment down below and let me know what are your thoughts about this particular lawyer. You know which one I'm talking about, because my spirit saying, my spirit are saying, no, sorry, I'm sorry, something ain't right there. And also, share the video far and wide. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like other YouTubers' videos and subscribe. See you next time with the next video. Goodbye.